Hey guys, so I'm back with a video. I'm super excited about this video because I'm doing my newest my newest everyday, very natural, fresh makeup routine. We have mascara on our lid still, of course. This is now my favorite makeup look to do because I'm trying to do less, because less is always more. And with my skin, I just really want to go a lot lighter on my skin, especially if I'm doing something every day. I don't want something too heavy. I want it to look like my skin. I want it to feel breathable throughout the day as well. And throughout the course of the day, I don't want funky things to happen with my concealer, with my foundation, all of that as it wears. So I have basically been doing this. I've been doing these exact steps for the past month, I believe, and it's definitely something that has come out of quarantine. You know, in quarantine, I would say one of the best things is not having to wear makeup every single day. But I love letting my skin breathe. I love just wearing my skincare and just not putting anything on top of my skin. So really what's been happening is I've been really loving the less is more kind of look. So then I thought, just, well, why not also apply that to my makeup routine as well? I believe that I'm sort of transitioning into this phase where I really want my skin to look like skin, and if I'm gonna have any kind of drama, any kind of extraness, it's gonna be on my eyes or my lips, and then the rest can stay super fresh and nice. So as you can see, I have quite a glow going on here, and no highlighters were used. Thank you very much. I love highlighters and everything, but I'm not into the super sparkly highlighters anymore. I'm more into just very natural looking highlights. And that could be part of me getting older. It could be just that, I don't know, I'm phasing out of a trend or something. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, if you want to know how I achieved this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so today we are starting with a fresh face. I have no makeup on, I have moisturizer on and everything. Or I shouldn't say everything, it's just cleanser and moisturizer. I'm gonna take my Ren Perfect Canvas primer, foundation primer. And this is kind of like one of the only primers that I have, so this is why I'm using it. I think it does a good job. It doesn't really fill in the pores, but it does a good job at keeping my foundation primer on. Or foundation on. Sorry, I got confused. So today's foundation is going to be a Cosmetics CC Plus. This is in the color Fair Light. Now I'm going to tell you just a little quick fact about this foundation. This is the foundation that I took to Thailand when I went on my latest mission trip this past November, and I packed all of my makeup. You know, I really was strategic with what I was packing because it's very hot and humid over there, and I knew we were going to be out all day and every single day just going really hard, doing a lot of work, and I thought, okay, I know I need to pack some pretty sturdy items, but also things that do not feel too heavy throughout the day, because I need my skin to at least look like skin. So I knew I had to pack this foundation. Now, I get to Thailand and I completely forgot my foundation primer. I was just freaking out. I'm like, what? My makeup is not gonna last all day, because this has to last from like 8 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have no choice. I can't do anything. This foundation lasted on me every single day from morning till night without foundation primer, and I was shook. So I'm just saying, it's a really good foundation. So this is what it looks like. It just has a pump there. Now what I'm gonna do is probably going to be very cringy for some people. It is what it is. But I'm just gonna do it because this is how I regularly do it, and I'm gonna stay real with you guys. So I take a few pumps like that. Usually this much is more than enough for me, and I'm going to apply this on with my fingers. Oh my gosh. So I used to be so against this, like really against it, but I've noticed throughout the years, oh goodness, really, Stephanie? That's has not happened to me ever. So I've noticed throughout the years that when I do this, it really doesn't make a difference from like brush to fingers for me. The only thing that you have to be careful with is actually blending it on the edges of your face. So after I make sure that it's all nice and even on my skin, I go in with a little sponge and I'll just like buff out the areas that need some extra TLC, because we don't want streaks on our face. I just find putting my foundation on with my fingers, it just helps me apply not too much. It also is just a lot faster, and I know it's such a taboo in the makeup world, but on myself I have no problem doing it. I would never do it on a client or like a friend that I'm doing makeup on. I would never do that. But on myself, I'm just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. So making sure that my under eyes are covered with the foundation too. As you can see, it has a really nice finish. It just looks really nice and glowy and just not too masky. I'm trying to avoid the mask thing. So there is that. Now what I'm gonna do is probably another thing that I really haven't done until recently, and as of recently I have changed my mind about using concealer on my lighter days. And this is something that I never thought that I would do. I never thought I would take out the concealer from my makeup routine because I've been doing it for so many years. But I found that with concealer, no matter what concealer I use, that towards the end of the day, after, you know, setting it and everything and just like being out and stuff, is that it starts to look super dry underneath my eyes. And it doesn't matter what setting powder I use, it just starts to look dry, and I don't like that because the rest of my face can look very nice and glowy and smooth and just look just nice and healthy, but the under eyes then look so parched. I look like a totally different age. Like underneath my eyes looks like one age, and then the rest of my face looks like another age, and I just feel like there's so much of a contrast and a difference that I've decided to take out concealer in my everyday makeup routine. So I'm not gonna do it. It's so foreign to me. Like yeah, it's just very rare. So I'm gonna set my foundation with this MAC loose setting powder in translucent or transparent, I forgot which one. It's the same thing. So just sort of run it underneath like that, just to set it a bit, and then my eyes as well, because that's the thing with like not putting any eyeshadow on or anything, like the foundation on your eyes will start to crease. So I would keep an eye on that and just making sure that that part of it is like really blended out and not too thick or anything like that. I'm going to take a bigger brush, this powder brush right here, and I'm going to just set the rest of my face very, very lightly. I don't want anything too heavy. I don't know if you can hear my TV in the background, but I'm watching CBC, which is a Canadian channel, like a Canadian news channel, and I've been on this like murder mystery kick, which is terrible to say because like people are actually dying and they're like the stories of these people, but I'm really into like investigation shows and stuff like that. So I'm just sick. Okay, I'm deranged. Something's wrong with me. The face is set. Sometimes I do go in with my Bye Bye Pores. Oh my god, this is so smudgy. This is just, I need to clean. Like if you guys were to see my makeup table right now, you would look at me so differently. It's just a hot mess right now. Like, it's just a hot mess. And do you know when your makeup table is just a mess, you really don't even want to go near it? Like, you don't want to put makeup on, you don't want to do tutorials, you don't want to do anything because you're just like, I can't look at you. Well, that's how it is. But anyway, sometimes I will put this on. This is so grungy. Oh my god. I think I took this to Thailand too. I don't think Thailand. Oh, I think in Thailand it did break on me. Okay, I'm gonna do very, very light contouring on my face. This is my contouring brush. I have not washed it or anything. Like, I'm keeping it so real in this video, it's not even funny. I have no shame right now because this is like everyday things. Like, nobody is perfect, right? This has not been washed in a while and I need to wash it ASAP. But so the purpose of me telling you that is because I'm going to use what's left over on this brush and just like sort of contour just a little bit on my cheek. As you can see, some product has come out. It's so disgusting, kind of. But anyway, and then I'm going to do it on this side too. If you have like a more prominent cheekbone, then I would probably leave this out on the lighter days. But because my face is squared, I still want a little bit of some shape in the cheekbone. And I'm not gonna really do it on my forehead. My forehead is not big, so I don't really need to put bronzer on my forehead. I don't know why I always do it, but I just do. As I was saying, my face is squared, so my cheekbones, to make them look more defined and angled, to get like a slimmer look on the face, I need to go at an angle on my face with my bronzer and my contour and my blush. So anyway, I just need a little help, just a little bit. I've noticed about myself that I do not do a good job at blending out my bronzer and my blush sometimes, because I'll go out in natural lighting and it looks like mud on my face and I'm like, what? I'm a professional, what's happening? So I know that it's my lighting, I know that it's me rushing through my makeup routine, and so I just always like to be very careful in blending it out. So I'll go extra with the blending. I don't care if it takes longer. Like, I'd rather look like I know what I'm doing. I always use this blush palette, and as you can see, there's 8 colors in this palette. These are all by Makeup Geek, and this has lasted me forever. But I'm going to use these 2 pink colors right here. I grabbed these 2 right there, and I go ahead and apply. Now again, I'm doing it at an angle because my face is square, so I want it to look more narrow. So I'm gonna do that. If you had already sort of a heart-shaped face or a diamond-shaped face or oval face, then you would probably just do like apples of the cheek and you should be fine. Now you see that shine? That is no added highlight, it is just the foundation, and it's still, even though I set it with powder, it's the glow of it is still there, and that's why I really like this foundation. Sweeping it up, just like that. I am guilty for pulling on too much blush, always. I'm just always guilty of it, and I don't know what to do with myself, honestly. Every time I feel like I'm just gonna put on a little bit of blush, I go overboard, and it's been years of me doing this and I still haven't controlled myself, so I have problems. One day, hopefully, I will be redeemed from them. Okay, I'm just going in with my powder brush and just blending out the edges. You just need to blend out the edges, girl. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this brow Zings by Benefit. I always use it. It is one of my most abused products. And this is an It Cosmetics Brow Power Brush. It's a dual side one. Why? Wow. I just picked up all of this. Freaking kidding me? This is disgusting. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, so as I was saying, what I'm gonna do is taking this brush, I'm gonna go in with the powder, which is right there on the right hand side of that. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna brush this out. I forgot that step. And as you can see, do you see my foundation is creasing already? I need to blend that out before it gets worse. Okay, the thinner the foundation is on your eyelids, the less it's gonna crease. Alright, so what I do is I don't even do a full on brow. Like, my brows are pretty full, but what I do is I go in and just sort of fill in like the sparse areas. And those are usually right at the bottom. I'm not even going to extend the tail on this. Usually I extend the tail on my eyebrow, but I'm not going to do that because, again, I want this to be as natural looking as possible. The next thing I'm going to do is take my mascara. This is Bambi Eye Mascara by Loreal. And I've used this once. And I don't know why I wanted to say once. I used this once. Anyway, I've used this once, and I don't know how much I like the way that it really does my lashes. I really like thick lashes, and so for that I really love their Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. But this one is drying out, so it's like gets super dry at the end of the day and like flaky. I think I got mascara under my eye. Crap. Okay, so I kind of need to stop using it and just switch over to another one. So I decided to try this one, and it makes a it wisps them out, as you can see. So I guess that's the point, Bambi Eye. So you think like a doe-eyed look, Bambi, fluttery. So I guess it depends on like how you like your lashes to look at the end of the day. Oh, I think I got mascara on my eyebrow. Is this an awkward angle? Alright, now in order to make my lash line look fuller, I do go in with Stila's liquid eyeliner pen, and I'm not going to wing it out or anything. Now you can do this step before you apply your mascara, which would probably be the smartest thing to do, but because I'm not that smart, at least not in this moment, I'm going to do it afterwards, and that's totally fine. But I'm just going to do a very, very thin, closest to the lash line as possible line. I'm not gonna wing it out or anything. This is just gonna make it look more full. It'll make my eyes pop a little bit more too because of the black line. So, difference between this eye and this eye. You know, it just depends on what you're feeling. And you can see that I got mascara on my whatever. It happens. You can always take that off with a little Q-tip and some eye makeup remover. I'm gonna let my mascara dry a little bit before I set my face. So I'm gonna do my lips, and this, you've seen this before. This is my Revlon Kiss Cushion lip tint, or yeah, lip tint. This is in the color Fancy Rose, and this by far is my absolute most favorite of all time lip tint, or lip color just in general. Looks like this. I have a whole video swatching this collection, and I just apply it. These are made with coconut oil in them, so they're very moisturizing. You can even put a lip balm underneath, and they still go on super smooth and yummy. I don't know why I said yummy. I really like this lip color because it just looks super natural, and I apply this on my lips even if I'm wearing absolutely no makeup at all, because my lips tend to get pale sometimes, and with my pale skin and my pale lips, it makes me look like a corpse sometimes, and so I prefer not to look like a corpse. So then I'll just pop on a little bit of color and I'm good. I feel like I need more blush. See, this is my problem. This is my freaking problem, is that when I'm finished, I still put on more. Okay, so I think it's pretty dry. Alright, I'm going to set it all with the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Setting Spray. Now, in my recent video, the one right before this one, I showed this, and I have been using it for the past week, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is why I love it. It's because it not only sets your foundation, but it leaves it with a nice, healthy glow. Oh my gosh, it enhances the glowiness of the foundation already, so it makes it look more like skin. I just really like it. It just looks fresh and dewy and just not too greasy or anything like that. It just does such a good job. So I'm gonna apply it up today because I wanted to show you guys. It has coconut water in this, and aloe vera extract, and hyaluronic acid. So, as all setting sprays, your foundation is going to look really wet while it's drying. So, why don't we let this dry down, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. It's nice and dry now, but do you see that glow? It's just everywhere. It's just so beautiful. Want you guys to also see what this looks like without the bright lights. Okay, whoa. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. This product, you had me at hello. You know that? You had me at freaking hello. Gotta clean you off. Gotta take care of my baby here. I love this product so much. I want it for the rest of my life, like honestly. You can use this alone as your replenishing hydrator. You can put it under your makeup to prep your makeup, or afterwards, obviously, to set it. And it's supposed to help your makeup wear for up to 16 hours. I'm just shook. Like, this product has me shook. So this is my basic, very fresh, very everyday makeup look. No concealer. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. Here's the day, never say never. Well, let me tell you, having no concealer on is actually pretty freeing. It feels really good. But I would never not have concealer because some occasions call for it, for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have tried out any of these products. Let me know what your favorite foundation is that makes your skin look just really nice and healthy, hydrated, and makes it look like skin, just let me know. And I would love to try some of them out if I have a chance to, aka if my bank account lets me, because we all know who's in charge here, my bank account. I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. God bless you.